today. From Ford Field in Detroit, it's a special Thanksgiving Day presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Detroit Lions taking on the New York Jets.
Downtown between Brush Street and I-375. That's where we're located in the heart of Detroit at Ford Field, which first... So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he's finally out of bounds, but he's taken it all the way down to the 8. 67 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. Well, welcome to the party. First carry of the game. How about that?
And just think, as far as he's concerned, he's just getting warmed up.
Back to throw. Nguyen. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Touchdown, Jets. A great play there with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Jets take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive.
If you didn't know it, it won't surprise you to find out that this team leads the league in scoring. They've been a quick strike team all season long. There's another...
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. From the gun, Nguyen. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They run the counter. Hills, and a penalty flag down as he gets only about a yard. And let's listen in on the call. That one whistled against a big right tackle.
You'd think being able to fire out and block, it'd be a lot easier to not commit a holding penalty. But it's tough to keep those guys right in front, isn't it?
Now a give, right side. It's Pope. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. A good productive run there on 1st down. He winds up getting 8. Looking to throw. Nguyen. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
So a change of possession here on Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
You know, you want those early holiday shoppers.
And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Keenan Allen hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Jets get the quick strike touchdown. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra explosive there on the fly route.
And you know what I mean?
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll run on first down. Hills, and he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. You know, thinking of this Thanksgiving Day game, Charles, for years we've heard the talk, why don't we open up these Thanksgiving Day games instead of just being Detroit and Dallas every year, give other teams a shot to host? I know you're kind of like me, a bit of a traditionalist, but what do you have to say to that, CD?
I think it's a great argument, and the league could support it quite well, where you could move games to different spots and still be very successful on Thanksgiving Day. But you're exactly right. I am a traditionalist. I really don't want Detroit and Dallas to give up those slots. I like the fact that we watch them each and every year. But what I really...
And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. Big yardage that time for the Jets. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way, oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover it. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defense, touchdown! That's caught at the 2. Corey Davis, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Jets will extend their lead. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And if they're going to take it in for another touchdown like they did on their last drive, they're going to have to do it the hard way, starting at the 1. And boy, is that a difficult position. Obviously, where they are on the field, they have to be careful with the football. But at the same time, they can't be so careful that they can't run their offense as well. Everyone's got to lock in this situation. No mistakes.
On second down now. Hills, oh, nice move. And a nice pickup as this one gets him to the 10-yard line. 83 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Throwing on first down. Nguyen. He'll air this one out deep for Davis. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, and they're going to measure revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball. Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Kind of a fine line when you're setting up the screen. You don't want to throw it too early and have the defense react too quickly, and you definitely don't want to throw it too late, and that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right. He'll buy some time right. He finds his man, complete. It's Kramer. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. And he's got a man, Corey Davis. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this one is incomplete.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call, but they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
Again, he'll drop to throw. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. A final shot before break. Nguyen. He's going to look for Allen now on the deep ball. And incomplete on the deep ball. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. That throw into the arms of Allen. He's by himself, Keenan Allen. And he almost made it, but just short. Finally out of bounds, right down around the goal line. A big play there on the catch and run. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Off the play fake. Nguyen. Got a man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jets. After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. Throwing to start the drive. Nguyen. This one caught by Davis. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Back to throw. Nguyen completes it to Davis. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. They're going to hurry back to the line now. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down.
He's starting to fall into the category of not fair, because when he's on target throwing the ball, he's dangerous. But when you add in his ability to make plays with his feet, almost impossible.
Yeah, exactly. They've had trouble stopping him in the secondary. This time they've got the great cover. Touchdown, Jets! Tutu Atwell. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jets are going to add on to their lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear...
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. This game was really a tussle, seemed like just a moment ago, and now they've got the momentum. A couple of scores on their last pair of drives, and a 2-score lead. I think here now you go conservative, right? Run the football, work the clock.
You know, I usually agree with you, but I'm going after them right here. I want to put this bad boy away. I wouldn't be afraid to throw it. They've got all the confidence, all the momentum on their side. Go ahead and take your dagger shots and try and finish this one off.
I disagree, V. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. The Jets on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 14. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Jonathan Abram picks it. Their passing game. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On first down, Hills. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. 2nd and 4. Looking to throw. Nguyen. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And it is incomplete. I had a defender running right with him. And now it's 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down. Nguyen. He's going to let it go again. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. And the Lions are right back in this football game. A seismic shift in momentum here in the 4th. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. And he is going to have the 1st down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. They'll run on 1st down. Hills, and he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 120 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. On 1st down, Hills, and he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Well, those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game, that time unable to find a completion.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football, As you mentioned, unable to connect.
And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. They'll keep it on the ground. Hills. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Flush to his right. He'll take a shot for Davis to the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
After what they faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
Going deep here for Allen. And that ball incomplete. He couldn't work free from his defender, and now it's third down. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
He finds his man, complete. It's Kramer. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game.
On that third down call, the goal was to get the ball to their tight end and pick up a first down, but he wasn't satisfied with just that. They got the first down. That was the gravy. He decided to take in the whole meal and rumbled in for a touchdown.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Jets, they keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 8-3 on the year.
I was talking with my crew before the show. By the way, best production team in the biz, or at least that's what they tell me to say. Anyway, I think it's worth discussing on air for this podcast the new Nike commercial they debuted last night. It was not good. It was amazing. You get all these...
today.
Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. On first down, Nguyen. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
That's on big Mekhi Becton, first-round pick in 2020. Now they face a second and long following the holding penalty. Back to throw. Nguyen. Looking left side, and it's complete. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. 2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. He is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Nguyen. He's going to float this one deep right side, and unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. And here's Hofrichter now, the punter, as he sends this one away. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression.
And they take him down. The Bills get to him. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the 1st down sack. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. He'll get 3, but it leaves him with a big hole here on 3rd and very long. Looking to throw. Nguyen. He rifles one that's intercepted. picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And he is going to score. It's a pick six and a Bills touchdown. Wow, so wipe out the INT, roughing the passer. What a disaster.
An absolute disaster, and you hope their lockers are not right next to each other for the postgame. Safe to say one is not buying the other dinner.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. The numbers for him from a week ago: 16 carries, 137 yards, and a score.
And when he went over 1,000 yards last week, you know what it did for their offense? It gave them a true identity, because everyone's going to talk about this. The offensive line's going to take pride in it. Of course, the guy carrying the football will. But how about the coaching staff? When they go in and talk contracts, when they talk to reporters, hey, we had a 1,000-yard rusher this year. That means something in today's NFL.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now a play fake here on first down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. So now it appears they're going to accept the penalty. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. Back to throw. Nguyen. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. Behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 15. From the gun, Nguyen. Eluding the pressure right. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Well, that was man coverage. So once he decides to run with the football, there's no one to account for him, and he turns it into a nice gain.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Looking to throw. Nguyen. He finds Corey Davis. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
Time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time, be able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Nguyen. And he comes back with one complete. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 26. They'll look to throw again. Buying time to his left. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
And that is caught. It's Davis. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Operating from the gun. Nguyen. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Noah Gray with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Jets have made this a one-score game.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. It's caught by Davis. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. To throw on 2nd down, Nguyen. And this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Picked off at the 36. And he's going to have a first down here as they're also into field goal range. So we are in the final minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take over. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that nearly intercepted. Well, the free safety roaming into position almost had it, but it's 2nd down. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. So we reach halftime. So he comes out of nowhere. He's got this handlebar mustache, greasy hair, and he's... Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. On 1st and 10, Nguyen. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the Bills are going to have it here at their own. It'll be a 1st and 10 coming up as this offense takes over possession of the football in the 3rd quarter. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. Throwing on 1st down. Nguyen. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball. And if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag.
And they'll run again. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. This Buffalo defense has stood their ground. This is 3rd and goal. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Noah Gray, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Jets are able to close the gap just a bit. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. On 1st down, Nguyen. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Ed Oliver in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. I think that time he just maybe held on to it a little too long, CD, because after a couple of seconds in this league, you know those defenders are coming.
And how many times do we talk about complementary football? We usually talk about does the offense.
Puts it on the carpet, it's out, and the Bills have recovered.
So, partner, that play broke huge. And when you can get a guy into the open.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions. Some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense. But when you turn it over, it changes momentum. And when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that, because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, but I think a Jet was able to recover, and they'll keep possession thanks to a heads-up play.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. And that'll set them back 5. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Nguyen. And he's taken down. Back in his own 7. Ed Oliver in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. Charles, this one. So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills. And I tell you what, one thing that you and I featured as a storyline was that they were facing defense coming in, and they really took it right to them.
Yeah, they didn't blink, did they? And